Somebody just asked me how we as parents begin making the shift, parents of PDA autistic children who need us to co-regulate, how we begin making the shift to setting boundaries for ourselves and taking care of our own needs. And the answer is a little bit at a time and slowly. I started by doing everything I could for my son to where it ran me completely into the ground because he needed that to feel safe. And then when I was completely depleted and I couldn't regulate, I explained to my son why I couldn't regulate. And all of a sudden, he had an investment in me staying regulated and meeting my own needs because he understood that I couldn't be safe for him if I didn't. To be clear, by safe, I just mean regulated and able to meet his needs really well. And because I had modeled for him putting aside all of my needs to meet his because I cared about how he was struggling, he was able to then learn to return that. And he was able to put his needs aside to care that I was struggling and that I had a need. So we teach our kids how to empathize and how to care about our needs by us first caring exclusively about theirs. I began to incorporate teamwork and compromise and meeting in the middle, and he learned to negotiate on everything. And he started to learn that everything was negotiable, but that we each had needs that we could bring to the table and we could meet in the middle. I got him started on a ton of different supplements to help with regulation and lowering inflammation, and I will make more videos about that. I also started him on actual medication, and that helped increase his ability to sleep and increased his appetite, which helped him to feel more regulated. I also would use the phrase of, you can control you. You can control the environment. You can control whatever you want. I will give you your full autonomy, but I need autonomy. I also need to have control over me. So you can control you, but I get to control me. And I very clearly set that boundary. And I would just keep reinforcing it over and over and over again when he was able to tolerate it until it stuck. I started doing things like when he would start doing screen time and he'd ask for a snack, I'd say, no, then I need you to pause your screen and I'll get you a snack and then we can start screen time together because I need to rest too. So I'm going to rest when you're resting. So if we're getting snacks, then let's do it together. Or you can just pause your show and I'll get it real quick and then I'll start my rest time while you start yours. Or I would communicate a need I was having, but not like I needed to meet it. I would just be like, oh, I'm so hungry. I don't feel good. And he would be like, oh, go get some food. You need to go eat. So instead of him panicking when I left his side, he wanted me to go eat because now he's in control of it. I'm giving him that control and he gets to be in the one up by wanting to take care of me. So that kept him regulated and allowed me to meet a need. To be clear, my child cannot tolerate these things all the time. And it's a very nuanced, intuitive process of where you start planting these seeds because they have to be in a place where they can cope with it.